Rare images that'll make you say, damn, that's rare. Hell yeah, dude. These guys built a giant bong for people to get hotboxed inside. It looks incredibly cool until you realize they burnt all of that za just for her to take like 3 breaths and dip. I think this little guy's trying to tell us something. Some scientific people might say he's just marking his territory, but we know better. We recognize pure art when we see it. Good enough. Welcome back, Picasso. This was the heart-wrenching moment a 92-year-old man had to say his final goodbyes to his brother. Life is fleeting, man, and family is the closest thing we've got after our own selves. Love yours. This is the most accidental epic stunt I have ever witnessed. Thank goodness he didn't hold on. This would have turned out very differently. This is what a space capsule looks like when returning to Earth. The W3 capsule, developed by Varda Space Industries, successfully re-entered the atmosphere and landed at the Kuniba test range in South Australia on May 13, 2025. The capsule had been in orbit for 8.5 weeks after launching on a SpaceX Transporter 13 mission and was carrying a payload and data for the US Air Force. So this is pretty funny. This woman fell asleep for almost 3 hours at the gym, so a random man used a gym mat as a blanket to tuck her in, even stopping to admire his work before walking away. We are so incredibly fucked. What you're witnessing is the first ever humanoid robot wall flip ever recorded. Imagine if the Terminator had parkour skills. The franchise would have literally ended with the first movie. These are sandfish skinks, desert lizards that swim through sand using a wedge-shaped head and special scales to reduce friction. They can close their nostrils to prevent sand inhalation and use a special respiratory system to filter out particles when breathing underground. They also stilt or walk on top of the sand with their legs to keep cool. Did you know that Mike Tyson once offered a zookeeper $10,000 to open the gate to a gorilla cage so that he could fight the gorilla? The zookeeper said no. This is what it looks like when an anaconda realigns its jaw after eating a meal. Anaconda teeth are designed for holding, not chewing or injecting venom, which makes the anaconda's mouth the grippiest maw in nature. I like his little leaf hat. This is the cutest thing. This little kitten pretends it's dead every time someone picks him up. Such a drama queen. I'd die for him. This collection of rocks is from the Chichibu Shinsekikan, also known as the Hall of Curious Rocks, a museum in Chichibu, Japan. In 2012, over 2,000 Koreans gathered to watch a man pitch a 24-man army tent by himself after he claimed on an internet forum that he could do it in under 2 hours. The event even attracted corporate sponsors. The man succeeded, taking about an hour to pitch the tent by himself. Looks like he hardly had any problems at all. 1 million people gathered to protest in Central Seoul, South Korea, and cleaned up before they left. In Germany, a boy who loved motorcycles was diagnosed with a terminal illness, so his family made a post online asking if riders could come to cheer him up. They expected about 20 to 30 people. Imagine their surprise when 15,000 motorcyclists showed up. Humans can be so sweet. This is Deep Spot, the world's second deepest swimming pool, located in Myszczonów, Poland. It is 148 feet deep and contains 8,000 cubic meters of water, the equivalent of 27 Olympic-sized swimming pools. It was the deepest pool in the world until the opening of the Y40 pool.